I don't think I've ever seen a Guardiola team being so completely outclassed, so completely dominated from start to finish, where they only had one shot on target, which was from a corner, which they only got the corner because we made a mistake, or the keeper made a mistake. That was a complete performance, a complete shellacking, a complete drubbing of Man City. I haven't seen a Guardiola team being destroyed quite so effectively as I did yesterday at Old Trafford. What a performance by the boys. I mean, where do you start? The defense, the midfield, the attack, everyone played excellently. But I think let's start with the defense. Now, the game started off a little bit shaky with the defense because Dalot should have really been sent off. I think that was definitely a red card. I mean, he had an open foot around his knee. Any other referee would have sent him off. And talking of the referee, I think the referee was pretty poor this game. I mean, the amount of niggling tackles that Bernardo Silva gets away with is just ridiculous. I think Bernardo Silva is the dirtiest player in English football. And I don't know why referees let him get away with it. Maybe because he's diminutive and puny and small, but he is so dirty. I mean, he kicks players all the time. Dirty tackles. Dirty player. I really don't like that guy as a player. He might be an excellent human being, but as a player, he is a absolutely disgusting player. Now, Dalot should have been sent off, but we were lucky that the referee had a poor game. And the VAR decided to back their buddy for some reason. I don't know why. But besides that, we were defensively very, very well organized. And I love what they did on the wings, because we have to know that Man City, although they have a strong midfield with Foden, Bernardo Silva, and Rodri, but really their strength comes in when they draw you in the center and they push it out to Doku or Semenya. Mainly Doku, because Semenya is just arrived. I think he's at 3 games. So mainly it's Doku or nothing. So if you can shut down that avenue of Doku and then just make sure that the center is well marshaled, you basically got Man City rapid under lock and key. Of course, that's easier said than done. So I love what Dalot, after his very, very, very terrible start where he actually really tried to make us lose. But after the first 10, 15 minutes, he settled down. And every time Doku got the ball, he ran out to him to cover him very, very aggressively. And also, Ahmad covered for him. So he really didn't have to worry about losing the one-on-one duel because he knew there was always someone there to cover for him. And so Doku was virtually neutralized. And then when Doku tried to come inside, which is what he tries to do when teams try to double him, Kobe Menu and Casemiro had him covered. And also Dalot then put tight closer to the centre backs. So it was extremely well organized. I think Semenya had one shot on target. I think one shot attempt, wasn't even on target, was blocked. So Semenya again was quiet throughout the entire game. And this time was mainly due to Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw had him in his back pocket. So we defended very well. Haaland didn't have a sniff. In fact, I didn't even know Haaland was playing until he got subbed off. I really was shocked. Haaland was actually playing. I was shocked. I didn't see him playing at all. I mean, the game was so bad. Foden got hooked off at halftime. I mean, it was a complete and utter nullification of any offensive prowess of Man City the entire game. They had the majority of possession, but all of it was just halfway passing between Rodri, Bernardo Silva, and some of the defenders. It was worthless. It was pointless. And Man United didn't take the bait and try to come out. You know, initially when Man City got the ball, they pressed them, but when the Man City played through the press, they went down to a mid block, and they were well organized and well marshaled. So I really love the way we defended. Now our midfield, oh man, Casemiro had a heck of a game. The way he marshaled the midfield, how he just sheltered that Maguire and Martinez by always having him and Kobe Mino always being together in the center there, being the two in the center, always covering, being sure that nothing came through the center. And then when one of the left backs was, the other left back or the right back was caught, they would come and double up and cover for them. It was an excellent game by Casemiro and Kobe Mino. And what I really loved about Mino wasn't really his technical ability, which was amazing, by the way, but it was his work rate this game. This game, he ran. He ran his socks off. The amount of recovery runs Kobe Manu did today was simply impressive. I mean, there's a run in the 89th minute where he's sprinting back. We're already 2-0 up and he's sprinting back to cover. I mean, he really worked hard this game. And I think if he plays like that, there's no reason why he's not going to go to the World Cup. Casemiro was excellent. Kobe Manu was excellent. Martinez, his distribution, the way he switched play, absolutely fantastic. And that really helped us because what we would do is overload on one side and then pass it back to defense, and then Martinez boom, switch it off to the other side, and then you get a chance where either Mbuemo or Ahmad is one-on-one with one of the defenders of Man City. It was absolutely excellent play. And then you look at Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes today was excellent. He was captain fantastic. The way he marshaled the midfield, the way he didn't misplace a single pass, the way everything went through Bruno Fernandes. How he found so much space is mind-boggling. And again, his 9th assist of the season, the most assists in the Premier League once again. I don't know why the press does not talk more about this. The way they denigrate, the way they underrate Bruno Fernandes is amazing. He's at top assists in the Premier League for years. In fact, I think almost every season he's played, he's at the most chances created. Not every season, but in the past 5 or 6 years, he creates the most chances in Premier League, almost every single season. I mean, he is fantastic for us. And the idea of us selling him makes no sense to me. So everything went through him. He had the assist to Mbuemo. He should have had a couple more assists. I mean, he played really well. And then you go to Ahmad on the right. Ahmad, we really missed him for the AFCON. We really missed him. And it shows this game how he covered and helped Dalot defend, but also the amount of pressure he put on Nathaniel Ake. Nathaniel Ake is still having nightmares today, still to this day. I mean, he was completely bamboozled. He couldn't keep up. He didn't know where Ahmad was the entire game. Ahmad was excellent this game, and he only misplaced one pass. Just one pass the entire game. That shows you how disciplined he was. And he played a full 90. He should have had 3 goals. One was an excellent save by Donnarumma. The other was offside. And then the other one hit the post. But I think the one that hit the post, he was clearly tired. So obviously we can forgive him for that. But he had an excellent game. He could have easily had a hat-trick this game. He was, for me, so fantastic. And he completely outplayed Nathaniel Ake. Nathaniel Ake had no idea where he was. Then we have the young 19-year-old Patrick Dogu on the left. He played very well. I loved his power, his position, his hunger. I mean, the second goal, he scored the second goal. The second goal that he scored, it was pure hunger because he shouldn't have won that game. I mean, he shouldn't have won that goal. There's so many players ahead of him. But if you see how he timed his run to the last minute and then he burst through the middle and all the players were sleeping. O'Reilly was sleeping. All those guys were sleeping. And he burst through the middle and banged. I mean, he was just so excellent. And I think that goal just epitomizes his performance today. The way he was so passionate, the way he was so aggressive. I really loved his performance today. I mean, Mbuemo was a steady game. And it wasn't amazing, but it was a steady game, and he took his chance well, and he defended very well from the front. So, all in all, it was an excellent performance. Man City, I don't really know what's going on with Man City. To be fair with you, they haven't been scary the whole season. I thought with them buying Semenya and having Semenya, Haaland, and Doku up front, that would somehow paper over the cracks that I've seen in the Man City play. I think Guardiola's teams, if they don't have an X factor, they really are kind of predictable. And they're not scary anymore. They're not aggressive anymore. And I think a lot of their wins have been due to other teams sleeping. I mean, this team, if you don't perform well, they will beat you. But again, they're not really going to blow your socks off, are they? They really haven't been that amazing. And I think they are deservedly probably the second or the third best team in the Premier League this season. But again, I don't think this was their fault. I just think that they were completely and utterly outplayed this game. They were just blown out of the water. I don't think they expected what they were going to get. They were not prepared for the smoke. So I think though Guardiola was outcoached. He didn't prepare his players well. I think that they're not going to win the league this season. But I think with that front three is pretty scary. And I think that front three can probably get them through some cup competitions. Because if you sleep, just Doku just needs one more chance. Haaland just needs one chance. Semen gets one chance. And you're gone. And you're gone. So I think that they'll do well in the Champions League. I think they'll probably win the League Cup. I don't know about the FA Cup, but I think they will do well in the Champions League. I think they've got no chance of winning the league this season. I think they've got no chance, even with the latest edition. So I really love the performance. Let me know what you think in the comments. What do you think of Man United's performance? My man of the match was actually Gianluca Donnarumma. He made some fantastic saves. I mean, the save from Ahmad, the save from Patrick Dogu, the save from Casemiro, absolutely world class, second to none. I mean, he's been probably their best signing this season, and he's been excellent. I mean, he's an excellent goalkeeper. We all knew he was a world class goalkeeper. And I think he was really determined today because he wanted to come to Man United, by the way. He was desperate to come to Man United, but the owners didn't want to pay his wages. And I don't know. I'm a bit torn on that decision because, with Donnarumma, that for the next 5 or 6 or 7 years, you got that goalkeeper thing covered. Samuel Lemons is really good. He's young. He's got a lot of potential, but he's not Donnarumma level yet. So, but anyway, he did that. Now he had nothing to do with this game, so we really can't judge him. But I think Gianluca Donnarumma was the man of the match. Let me know who your man of the match was in the comments. And as always, please like and subscribe.